The angels are speaking, and today, their message is clear. Someone close to you, someone you trust, is hiding something important. This secret could change the way you see them. It could change your path. But the angels want you to know, this is not to create fear, it's to prepare your heart and sharpen your intuition. In today's video, we'll uncover the signs you've been missing, the reason behind the silence, and the way your angels are guiding you through it all. Stay close, your soul is about to see what it needs to see. Type Amen and support our channel by donating super thanks if you believe in God. In the midst of your struggles, when your mind is filled with unrelenting thoughts and your heart feels a deep unrest, take a moment to pause and breathe. In these moments, it may seem as though you are fighting a battle that you cannot win. You may feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, the burden of endless questions, and the uncertainty of what tomorrow may bring. But, beloved one, remember that you are never alone in this journey. There is a presence, a divine force, guiding you with infinite love, grace, and wisdom. When the noise of the world grows too loud, when the turmoil of your thoughts feels overwhelming, know that God is always present. His peace surpasses all understanding, and His love is more constant than the sun in the sky. Even in the darkest moments, He is there, holding you close, offering comfort, and whispering words of hope into your spirit. You are not alone in your struggles. Every moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to draw closer to the divine, to surrender your worries into His capable hands, and to trust in His perfect timing. You do not have to have all the answers today. You do not need to know the entire path ahead. Just trust that each step, no matter how small, is being guided by the hand of a loving God who sees the bigger picture, who knows the end from the beginning. When you feel like your heart is racing with fear, remind yourself of this truth: God is bigger than your worries. His presence is greater than any fear, and His plans for you are greater than any challenges you may face. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust that He is already working in ways you cannot yet understand. The universe moves in divine rhythms, and every moment is leading you towards something beautiful, even when it seems unclear. It is easy to become consumed by the things you do not know, to be overwhelmed by the unknowns that surround you. Yet, in those moments, remember that faith is not about knowing everything, it is about trusting in the One who knows all. You may not see the whole picture, but God does. He sees the intricate threads of your life woven together in a way that is beyond your comprehension. Every difficulty you face is a part of His greater plan, and though you may not understand it now, trust that He is using it for your highest good. When you feel that your mind is racing with anxious thoughts and your heart is restless, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel the presence of God surrounding you like a warm embrace. Know that He is with you, that He is working on your behalf, even in ways you cannot see. You are never alone in your struggles, and you never have to carry your burdens alone. He is your strength, your refuge, your ever-present help in times of trouble. In those moments of restlessness, let go of the need to control everything. Release the weight of your worries into His hands, and trust that He will carry you through. His love is sufficient, and His grace is more than enough. You do not have to have everything figured out. You only need to trust that He is guiding you, step by step, to where you need to be. There will be times when you feel like you are walking through the wilderness, when the way ahead seems unclear and the path uncertain. But even in the wilderness, God is with you. Even when the road is rough, He is your constant companion, leading you with a gentle hand. Trust that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for drawing closer to Him. Sometimes, the most profound moments of spiritual growth come when we release the need to control, when we let go of our own plans and allow God to work in His perfect timing. Trust that He is orchestrating the events of your life in a way that will bring you peace, fulfillment, and joy. The pieces of your story are falling into place, even when you cannot see it. Trust that the divine plan is greater than anything you could have imagined. When you feel overwhelmed, take comfort in the fact that God is always with you. He is not distant or removed from your life. He is intimately involved in every detail. His love for you is unchanging, and His desire for your well-being is limitless. He longs to see you prosper, to see you at peace, and to see you walking in the fullness of the life He has promised you. The journey of faith is not always easy. There will be times when you feel lost, when you struggle to understand why things are happening the way they are. But even in those moments of confusion, remember that God is still working. His plans are always good, and His timing is perfect. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and that He is using every moment, every challenge, and every triumph to shape you into the person you are becoming. In the stillness, in the quiet moments when your mind settles and your heart rests, you will begin to sense the gentle whisper of God's voice. He is speaking to you, offering reassurance, love, and guidance. He is inviting you to surrender your worries and embrace His peace. In those moments of quiet trust, you will find the strength to move forward, knowing that you are being held by a power greater than yourself. So, take a deep breath and know this: you are loved, you are held, and you are never alone. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, trust that God is walking with you every step of the way. He is bigger than your worries, greater than your fears, and more loving than you can ever imagine. And in His divine wisdom, He is aligning everything in your life for your good. Release the burden of trying to figure everything out on your own. Trust in His plans. Trust in His timing. And know that in His perfect love, everything will be made right. You are on the path of grace, and though the journey may sometimes feel uncertain, it is leading you to a place of peace, fulfillment, and divine purpose. In the stillness of your heart, let the peace of God reign. Let His love wash over you, soothing every restless thought, calming every anxious feeling, and bringing you back to a place of trust. You do not have to have it all figured out. You only need to trust that God is working on your behalf. And in His love, all things will come together. As you continue on this journey, let your heart find rest in the quiet assurance that God is always with you. In the moments of deep uncertainty, when your heart races and your mind races even faster, He is present, guiding you through every storm. Every worry, every fear, every question you carry, none of it is too big for Him. His heart for you is steadfast, and His love for you is unshakable. The world may demand answers, may expect instant clarity, but you are not called to meet those demands. You are called to walk in faith, to trust in His goodness, and to rest in His divine flow. In this world, there will always be moments of doubt, of questioning, and of feeling lost. But those moments are not the end of your story. They are simply stepping stones, leading you toward greater wisdom, deeper understanding, and a stronger relationship with the divine. There will be seasons when the winds of life blow fiercely against you, when the waves seem insurmountable, and when you feel as though you are drowning in your own fears and doubts. But even in the storm, know that God is your refuge. He is the anchor of your soul, the one who calms the sea and stills the storms. All He asks of you is to surrender your fears, to trust in His goodness, and to rest in His love. When your heart is heavy with the weight of unanswered questions, remember that God's timing is perfect. He does not operate on the same clock that we do. While we may yearn for answers now, God knows exactly when and how to reveal His plan for your life. Trust in His perfect timing, for it is always aligned with what is best for you. What may seem like a delay is often a moment of preparation, a time for your heart and mind to grow stronger, wiser, and more receptive to His blessings. Trust that every moment, every experience, every challenge is part of a greater plan, a plan that only God can see in its fullness. You may not understand why certain things happen, but know that God is never absent. He is never far away. He is with you, surrounding you, loving you through every circumstance. His plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see it yet. And in that waiting, in that season of not knowing, He is drawing you closer to Himself, teaching you to rely on His wisdom, His timing, and His love. It is easy to want to control the outcome of every situation, to want to know what will happen next, but God calls us to trust. Trust that He is leading you on the path that is meant for you, even if it does not look the way you expected. The beauty of surrender is that it opens you up to a divine flow, an ease that comes from letting go of your need to control and instead allowing God to direct your steps. In that surrender, there is peace. In that surrender, there is freedom. When you find yourself feeling restless, overwhelmed by the demands of life, remember that God has already gone before you. He is the one who makes your path straight, who goes ahead of you to prepare the way. You are not walking alone. He is walking with you, beside you, and ahead of you, clearing obstacles and providing everything you need to keep moving forward. Even when the road seems difficult, trust that He is with you, offering you strength, courage, and the wisdom you need to keep going. In the stillness of your heart, take a moment to connect with the presence of God. Close your eyes and feel His love wrapping around you like a warm embrace. Let go of your need to know every detail, every outcome. Let go of the fear that things won't work out the way you hope. Instead, allow yourself to be held by the divine. Surrender your worries, your doubts, and your fears. Let them dissolve in the presence of God's peace. There is no need to rush. There is no need to strive for control. When you trust in God's plan, you are walking in the divine rhythm of life. It may not always make sense to you, but it is perfect in His sight. Trust that He is leading you to a place of greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. And while you may not always see the path clearly, remember that His light will guide your steps one by one. You will not be left in the dark. He will illuminate the way ahead, even when the road feels uncertain. It is often in the quiet moments of surrender, when we stop striving and allow ourselves to rest in God's presence, that we experience His love most deeply. In that place of surrender, we let go of our own limited understanding and open ourselves to the vastness of God's wisdom. He sees the big picture, the entirety of your life, and every single detail is in His hands. In this divine flow, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. There is no mistake, no accident, no random turn of events. Every step you take, every season you walk through, is part of God's perfect plan for you. Even when it feels like you are standing still, He is working in ways that you cannot yet understand. There is purpose in every moment, and each moment is leading you closer to the divine fulfillment of your calling. As you continue to walk through life, remember that God is always working on your behalf. He is working in the unseen, in the quiet spaces where you cannot yet perceive His movement. Trust that He is orchestrating everything for your good, for your growth, and for your ultimate peace. His love for you is unchanging, His plans for you are secure, and His presence is always near. God is with you, leading you, loving you, and guiding you to where you need to be. Trust in His perfect timing, and know that all will be well.